Hi YouTube, it's Nick Mac coming at you again. I promised that I would give you guys an update once I heard back from my insurance company, or really heard back from my doctor's office. So let's just start from the beginning. I had gastric sleeve surgery February of last year, 2013. I steadily lost weight for approximately 3 to 5 months, and got down to my lowest, which was around 198, and I'm currently at 200 pounds, and I just didn't lose any more weight. So now, almost a year later, well, it actually has been a year later since my surgery, I've just maintained at 200 pounds. I have pursued revision surgery, not because it, it, not because I feel like I didn't lose enough weight, because I'm not losing weight at all. I'm pretty much staying the same. So to kind of back up a little bit, went to the doctor, finally got in to see my doctor again on this past Friday, and I have a surgery date. May 5th, I will have my revision gastric sleeve surgery. I'm so excited, nervous. I finally found out exactly what kind of surgery he's doing for me. He's actually just going in and doing the sleeve like it was supposed to have been done back in February 2013. He's going to remove the dilation at the top of my stomach, remove the dilation at the bottom of my stomach, sew me back up, and I should be on my way. I should finish losing the rest of my weight. I am so excited. I must say, though, this part of my journey has just been a little bit frustrating with not my insurance company, with the doctor's office, because most insurance companies do not pay for revision surgery. Just so you guys out there are just in full disclosure, just so you guys know, most insurance companies do not pay for revision surgery. I mean, there has to be oftentimes extenuating circumstances, where you're just so deathly ill, but they usually don't pay for it. So the reason I've had such a hard time with my doctor's office is because in the 30 years that he's practiced, he's never seen my type of surgery that I need paid for. It's either they'll have to do a revision where they'll go back in and do an R&Y, but not to revise my actual sleeve. So when I pressed them to send it through to my insurance company to get prior approval, they kind of sat on it because they were just sure it was going to get denied. I stayed on top of it. I made it happen. I'm going to just be honest with you, because I work in insurance to some degree every single day, and I know how insurance companies work, but I'd also knew my plan. And I'll tell you, if I don't get anything else out there to you guys, know your insurance plan. It is not your doctor's office it is not their responsibility to know your insurance. It is not. It is yours. It is the one you chose, or your employer helped you choose for yourself. You should know that plan. That's one. Two, I actually did my due diligence, and I knew exactly what I needed to have done. So I thought, and I called my insurance company even in my previous surgery. I asked all of these questions. How are you going to pay for my initial gastric sleeve? How do you pay for if I need a revision? So I knew back in February of last year, if I ever needed a revision, how they were going to pay for it and under what conditions they'd pay for it. And my insurance company, I think, surprised them all. I will be honest, I know I have very good insurance. My husband works for a really good company. They're a union, so they really have good plans. So this is not the story of it for everybody. I am very honest, and I'm aware of that. But there is an appeal process. If they didn't pay for it, I was willing to appeal it to the hilt. My doctor wrote the letter of necessity, stating that essentially my first surgery, and I'm paraphrasing, was botched, and the doctor did not take out enough, which caused dilation at the top and the lower part of my stomach, which in turn was the reason why I couldn't lose any weight. And I'm working my butt off, and I'm running, and I'm training for 5Ks and doing 10Ks, and I'm still not losing any weight. He put all of those things in my letter. And why did he do that? Because I asked him to. It was the truth. Now that's the thing. You can't ask him to do something that's really not true. It was the truth. I had done the work. To paraphrase and to quote Oprah, I had done the work, and Jan Van Zandt, I had really done the work. It just didn't pay off for me. So when I went to see my doctor on Friday, it was hilarious because they kept calling me trouble. They're like, here comes trouble. And I'm like, you call me whatever you want. I got my insurance to approve this surgery. And he sat down and he said, in his 30 years of practicing, he's never seen insurance pay for this. He didn't think they were going to pay for it. He was almost positive they weren't going to pay for it. And he apologized that they kind of were dragging their feet on it for what they thought it was just going to be a denial. So May the 5th, I go in, I have gastric sleeve revision surgery. So then my journey continues and these videos continue. I have to say, when I started doing this, I really did it, I think, for myself, for accountability. And then I started getting so many people commenting, how I'm helping them. And then that's what really made me feel good. Where, people saying, you're speaking about my story. I know there's a part of this that your doctor's offices tend to make you feel like it's you. And if you know that you're not doing everything that you're supposed to, check that first. But if you know that you are, and you're still not losing weight, and I have to say, it was from a patient that came into my office for a different kind of procedure, and I saw on her health history that she had had gastric sleeve surgery. And we just became fast friends. And her journey was completely different from mine, which is true. Everybody's journey is different. But there are some things that should remain the same. And just to see her losing weight well into her 5th month, her 6th month, and still maintaining, and she wasn't even working out. She is the one that suggested that I go to another doctor and have him do an upper GI and to do an endoscopy to see what's going on. My old doctor wasn't even open to that. It was, well, we'll put you on diet pills. And I left there in tears because I thought I did all of this so I didn't have to do that. So I thank her for that. I'm going to actually call her after I get off the video with you guys and just tell her that I have my surgery scheduled for May the 5th. I can't say enough. I thank you guys for your feedback. I thank you guys for validating that I am speaking into someone else's life. Do your work. Be very diligent about what you do. This surgery does fail for a great number of people because they don't do what they're supposed to. I feel like I'm getting a second chance at life. In all honesty, these last several months, I have not been doing what I'm supposed to do. I've not gained any weight and I've not lost any weight, but I've not done what I'm supposed to do because there's a depression factor in there. I'm honest. You work your butt off and nothing happens. You have this surgery and nothing happens. I'm still fat, it is what it is. And so I've not done all that I should do, but I feel like I got a second chance at this. And boy, I tell you, I will give it 120%. Once I'm done with this surgery and I get everything done and I'm ready to work out again, and I will jump back out there and I'll be running again. And I'll continue. Now I just got finished eating a salad for lunch. I still eat like I'm supposed to. To be honest, I do. There's a lot of things I just can't tolerate. Pasta, bread, those things I still can't tolerate them. My sleeve just doesn't like it. Whatever part of the sleeve doesn't like it. But not eating 30 minutes after not drinking 30 minutes after I eat. I don't necessarily do that like I'm supposed to. There's just other things that exercising like I'm supposed to, those kinds of things. But I got a second wind. I got a second chance at this. And I continue to ask you guys to pray for me, and I will do the same. And I will definitely keep you guys posted. So my next video will be the day of surgery. I'll be saying, hey, pray. I'm going into surgery today. But again, if I just have to reiterate, if you know you're having any of the symptoms that I've mentioned in all of my videos, I was always hungry. So that part of my stomach was not removed. Let's see, not losing weight at all. not gaining weight. I'm just maintaining. Those are some telltale signs. So until next time, guys, I appreciate everything, and continue to like my videos, tell people about my channel, and be open about what you know, to a certain degree, of what's going on with you with your doctor. All right, guys, have a great day. It's a Monday. It's a rainy Monday here in North Carolina, so I'll appreciate it anyway. Have a good one. Bye.